What is up, everybody? We are this is the Insane One here, and we are pretty much back with once again with another Destiny 2 gameplay. But this video is not really going to be that long. At least I don't think it's going to be. But this video I'm pretty much making this one because this is the closing season for the season of the Lost, or it's a closing mission for the season of the Lost and stuff like that. So pretty much we're gonna go back and do the actual exorcism and extract, or at least try, or actually, yeah, we're gonna extract the worm from Savathun and see what happens. And so pretty much without wasting more time, let's jump on into this action. Alright, so let's see. Wait, hold on, let's see if there's... Oh, here we go. So they want me to talk to here.
The time is at hand. The beacons shine bright and the ley lines are set in place. My Technians are prepared to perform the ritual that will separate Savathun from her worm. Although she claims she will help us in our fight against the Black Fleet and the entity that commands it, she cannot be trusted. You have coaxed enough information from her for my purposes. I will do what must be done, but know that Zivu Arath won't let her sister, or her sister's worm, go without a fight. I call on you once more, Guardian. Your knack for violence is needed. Make your final preparations and head to the Dreaming City. We will see you when you arrive.
So are we actually finna get into a war with Zivu Arath? Let's see. Oh, I'm getting
Plans
to
are fickle things. Two can view the same events and predict entirely different outcomes. I was outmaneuvered, and Savathun slipped through my fingers. I was sure that this path, these actions were absolute. But change is a prolonged effort. It requires application of steady pressure. There will always be backslides. Do not lose the summit in the climb. After Saint 14 returned Osiris to your tower, my Technians verified his identity. Savathun upheld her end of the bargain. And she did not escape unscathed. Her worm is mine. It will grant many insights, I am sure. The curse on the Dreaming City can yet be broken. Go home, Guardian. Prepare for what is inevitably to come.
Wait, so it's already happened? So we actually did get Osiris back? Saint, what news did you bring for me?
Osiris lives. Thank you, friend. Savathun tried to bury him, to use him like currency for bargaining. She wore his face and spoke with his voice, but they were not his words. I did not believe the Witch Queen would hold to her promise. I thought I would never see him again. He is lost in sleep. Without the light, it is difficult to know if he will recover. But he is safe.
Is he?
Yeah, I need time, Guardian. I will see to Osiris's care. When he awakens, I want my face to be the first he sees.
He might kill you.
Perhaps I will joke that now we are even. Savathun has many enemies, but she has never faced Saint 14. We will find her, and this time, it is her who will be buried.
So what happened? I thought there was gonna be like a cutscene or something.
What happened to Cade is shameful. You were right to avenge him. Where is...
Me telling we did all of that for nothing? Hold on, this one right here.
What happened?
Savathun happened. The Technians believe she enacted a contingency spell the moment the crystal shattered. She transposed herself with another subject marked with a matching hive rune. Osiris.
Is he alive?
He is. Very weak, but alive. The Technians have confirmed his identity. It's Osiris. No tricks.
Do you have any idea where Savathun is now?
We do not. She could be anywhere. If it's any consolation, we do have one thing.
What's that?
We have Osiris. In a way, Savathun kept her word. To the letter.
I'll be sure to send her my thanks.
Is there another one? I ain't getting no, whatchamacallit for it. She's still in there. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing shattered. Maybe it is. Oh, now I got the triumph. It's a little late, but now I got it. I honestly thought there would be a cutscene. Well, alright then, guys. That was all. I guess that was all for the Season of the Lost mission and everything like that. I honestly thought there would be more to it. I didn't think it was going to be like that super short and shit like that. I thought we were actually gonna like get into a fight with Evil Wrath's forces or something like that, or we're gonna have to like rescue one more Technian and shit, because there was like that one open gap within the whole circle of them. So but that was pretty much, that closing was pretty much a letdown. We didn't even see it happen. We just heard the aftermath. Like, we just heard that, oh, they did it, and then now Savathun's gone, and then Osiris is back, but he's just in like a forever slumber, or like a very long slumber and shit like that. But it was just kind of, it was very I guess I overestimated what it was gonna be. Overestimated like how it was gonna end, but it was very underwhelming and that throughout the entire time. But we already know where Savathun went. She's in her throne world, as we've seen with the whole trailers and shit like that. So pretty much, like, I guess since this season is over, and then like the expansion, the next expansion is about to come out, so I'll pretty much be doing that and shit like that. But I'm contemplating who I should do it as. Maybe I might do it as, I already decided. I'm doing it as my Titan. I forgot. That's who we're going in at with my Titan, because my Warlock did the Beyond Light expansion. My Hunter did the no, Titan did the Shadow Key, but Hunter did the Forsaken and stuff like that. So now we're going back to Titan, or maybe it might be a Hunter expansion. I guess like I said, pretty much most likely I'll probably do it as my Titan and shit like that. But if you guys did enjoy this very short epilogue or closing mission for the season, you go leave a like and comment below, share your thoughts, what you did and your thing in today's video. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you won't miss any gameplay for Destiny 2 and so on. But pretty much when the next time I'll be doing this, we will be going into with the Witch Queen expansion. I don't know if any of you guys seen the trailer and shit like that, but pretty much there's going to be a whole bunch of new stuff that's going to be coming all out. We're actually going to be going into Savathun's throne world. We're gonna take the fight to her to take our light back. We're also going to be fighting up against hive enemies with light abilities, so that might seem interesting and fun. Hopefully it'll be actually, I mean, most likely those enemies will be annoying. Because I've seen like Warlock, I've seen wizards with solar abilities. I've seen knights with void. I've seen acolytes with art, and they all doing all the whole shit. But and then from what it seems like, we might have to when we do put down those hive, we might have to crush their ghosts to prevent them from coming back to life and shit like that. I want to know if that's actually going to be an animation, or if that's just something or if we're just gonna have to shoot the hives, the hive ghosts. And I wonder if the hive ghosts are just gonna stand still, if they're just gonna keep floating around to prevent us from destroying it and shit like that. But who knows? But we're also gonna get like a new weapon, like a little glaive, which a glaive is pretty much like a sword gun. It shoots and you can swing with it as well. But so that's gonna seem interesting, and so that might be a little something to look forward to and shit like that. So pretty much I can't wait to see how this expansion is going to turn out. But with this expansion, we'll also be losing the Forsaken expansion as well. So Tangled Shore is going away. The only thing that they are keeping is the Dreaming City and the Throne World and everything like that. So the only thing that's getting taken away from the from Forsaken is just Tangled Shore and its campaign. That's it. And plus also all the exotic missions that comes with it. So the only exotic mission that's pretty much that's staying is the Wish Ender, which is the exotic bow that you get from the Throne World. But yeah, until then, I'll see you guys in the Witch Queen. Alright guys, this is the Insane One once again, just with the video for the Season of the Lost ending. So I found out that pretty much it wasn't it, that like the whole cutscene that I did and everything wasn't the full ending for the season. So pretty much I missed out on a mission that I was supposed to do that apparently Destiny took away, because apparently they deemed it me doing it too late. But once again, it wasn't even the reset the time where I started playing it. It was like, it was near the reset, but it wasn't the reset. So pretty much right now, what I'm going to be doing is, I would say, reacting to someone else's video. I think if I'm correct, the person's name is Esoterickk. If I'm pronouncing that correct, I probably butchered the shit out of that name. And normally I didn't want to have to do, but I just wanted to see what the mission was going for, pretty much for story wise and everything like that. So pretty much we'll be watching this person do a little playthrough of the ending of the Season of the Lost game mission and everything like that. See what I've missed and everything. So I'll be doing like cuts and like through between there, if it's like if it's like time where it's just like a rinse and repeat, because Destiny have some of those where they have you do certain tasks over and over again and everything. I will probably see like the first two of it, and then after a while, if there is it, and then I'll just cut. Because I looked at it a little bit, and so far there's no commentary. So it was just like, it's just them playing it. So I guess I'll just be talking through for most of the things, giving feedbacks or thoughts on what's all going on and stuff like that. So pretty much, let's just jump on into this video, or into their video.
Guardian, thanks to your efforts, my coven is reassembled. Once the blind well is prepared, the ritual to exorcise Savathun's worm will begin.
So, if you're probably wondering why it's moving, or why it looks like it's moving so smoothly, it's because they're on this person's on PC.
The Hive are disrupting the alignment of the blind well. Realign the beacons to activate the ley line network.
So they're playing as a warlock. So far, they have like the Vex Missile class. That's an exotic I can never acquire. Even if I played the Over Glass. I've only did it once on Destiny 2. I never got it on Destiny 1, but I got it. I still didn't get it on Destiny 2, but I played it once and I didn't get lucky. Someone else did. Like when I was doing my little absence video, and I was playing with like randoms in Silver. Reek got lucky and he got it on his first time playing it.
First beacon activated. 2 more to go.
But I did not. I got the Fatebringer, but I wanted the Vex Missile class because it's better. Yeah, so far, in the beginning, I can see that they wanted us, that they brought us to the area where we first started off with the arena area. At first, I thought we would have started off in the this is in the Dreaming City, but I thought we would have started off in the area where Savathun would have been. Had to skip that stupid ass set that was popping up.
lines thrum with energy. All is in readiness. Assemble in my spire for the ritual.
Oh shit, you got hive ships all over the place.
Look to the sky, God. Hear the worm gods roar. After millennia of insatiable destruction, they are powerless against my retribution.
This is Xivu Arath's last chance to capture Savathun. She's dispatching all local forces to the Spire. Use the teleporters to join us as soon as you can. Corsairs to me! Fall back to the entrance! Hold this line to the last soldier! For the reef! Guardian, with the ley lines activated, Xivu Arath's forces are pouring in from the Ascendant Plane. We're being overrun. Break through the hive lines.
And Trick was a little bit too close to the ground. Normally they'd like to be high as hell. You got hives, like the hives are really trying to infiltrate this whole place. Well, I should say Xivu Arath.
Rally Reborn! Get to the hive!
Oh dang, you got Corsair dead bodies. Oh look, you got the Corsairs fighting side by side. This is some bullshit. All this that I've missed. Like, this is ridiculous. This could have been a fun, badass fight to witness. I'm so mad that I missed all of this. And it's ridiculous. Because there was no reason for me to have missed it, because I still had enough time to do it. The reset didn't even happen. I was still within the week of it happening. Like, would they get rid of it the day after they released it? Because if that's the case, I mean, if that's what they did, then that's stupid. Because all the people that played, imagine if somebody was busy or doing something up. Imagine people that came from work. Or that was working a lot. They tried to get on. They played Destiny 2 a lot, and they tried to get witness the ending, but got experienced the same shit that I experienced. The only reason why I missed it because I was working on my whatchamacallit, new recording system, trying to make sure everything was up to date. Get off the Switch. It just sucks that I missed all of it. And most likely I probably would have died in the middle of this fight because they got the Vex Mythic class. So that's the reason why they're ripping and tearing through the whole enemies. Like, and because the Vex Mythic class has two different abilities to switch from: automatic and linear fusion rifle. It gives them close range or close, mid range, and far range with everything. I was like thinking to myself, what's the point of them using or having a heavy to be a linear fusion rifle when they have a Vex Mythic class that already does a linear fusion rifle? Right then and there, and plus, and it's unlimited ammo. I mean, normally I would probably have me like a rocket launcher and running a Vex Mythic class. So that way I get a crowd control type of weapon, far range weapon, and a mid range weapon. Because the Vex Mythic class already, as you can see, it staggers or stuns unstoppable champions and everything like that. And then they could use the auto rifle as a secondary for, you know, to pierce through the barrier champion. But what makes me mad even more is the fact that I predicted this type of ending of us fighting through Xivu Arath's forces, defending Savathun until the ritual is over.
Commune with us. The ritual is about to begin.
I predicted it, and I missed it. and I'm pissed about it.
Hello, my love. Osiris admired your
my God.
patience, but you look antsy to me.
Had to skip the ad
Have you
again.
doubt?
Doubt is a useful tool, but double-edged. Do not let it lead you astray.
Ah,
Leave him be, and keep to your promises, or I'll let him drag you into Xivu Arath's waiting jaws.
And then she would swallow you as well. Why must we threaten each other?
I am merely clarifying my intent. It is time. Yelaya, Sajari, Austin, and Savathun. We are sisters of circumstance, bonded by fate. Open those bonds to each other. Become one. Expel the parasite from our collective.
We're levitating and shit.
This moment is simply the strike of a match. The fires we light here will burn long after. Be ready.
Large concentrations of Xivu Arath's forces are closing in on our position. Protect the queens.
Queens. You know what we
none
want?
shall enter.
Oh shit! See, I missed.
Xivu Arath's forces are converging on your position. Defend Queen Mara and the Technians until the ritual is complete.
I missed Saint 14 throwing up a bubble. Who are these fuckers up there? They got names? Wait. I'm guessing those are Wrathborns and everything. This is the type of fight that I was imagining was happening. It's literally going down exactly how I assumed it would have. And I'm mad. Saint's bubble's strong as shit. Maybe the reason why he has two linear fusion rifles is probably the whatchamacallit, Vex Missile class. This linear fusion rifle isn't as strong against PvE targets. I mean, to be honest, one would think that the Vex Missile class would work as both a stagger and a shield piercing because you know it's auto. So one would have thought that you could just rip and tear through forces like that, but I guess because like when you switch the auto, one would think that the shield piercing round or like the symbol for the shield piercing would have switched. And then when you go to fight an unstoppable champion and you switch to the linear fusion rifle version, it would stagger them. But I guess it's just gonna do both. To the unstoppable, where if you use auto, it's gonna stun them. But I guess they didn't want the gun to be too overpowered. And again, I mean, then again, what did it even matter? They're gonna nerf it anyway.
I will protect the queen.
To be honest, I would have mostly thought that it would have been like a few. More majority of Hive. I wasn't really expecting, a Fallen, or actually is it more so? I think it's more so Scorn. I wasn't expecting him to show up. He'll be throwing decoys and everything.
Is desperate. She's sending her new champion as a last resort.
But I mean, like, of course, the only reason why that Fallen, whichever one it is, because it has a sniper of the Scorn, so I assume it's Scorn. So the only reason why the Scorn boss is there is because, you know, she's using the bosses that we quote unquote defeated during the Austral alignment arena and everything. So I guess when we stopped them, they weren't dead. Right here comes another stupid ad that I gotta skip. What the fuck? But yeah, I mean, like, I'm guessing, so since they're reusing the bosses from the Austral alignment arena, I'm guessing that we didn't kill them the entire time, so I guess they're like how hive gods are. I guess they're like how hive gods are, where if they're not killed in a specific area, they're not permanently dead. Maybe Bungie just ran out of bosses to use and everything like that. I'm doing the awful alignments and fighting the bosses. I don't remember them saying form of them or some other thing. Like, if I'm correct, I just wanted to say they're just actual names. I remember saying decoy, apparition. I mean, you know, Mara, sooner or later, you know, you can pick up a gun too. That was that. Is it gonna do that one thing? Turn everything into taken area, make the whole area taken? Well, rocket would have came in handy. Sound like somebody's bubble. All those damn lights everywhere. That Dex missile cluster is ripping through everything. God damn. Well, look how smooth it is.
My ward will keep you safe.
Plus, look how smoothly everything is running on PC. I can just imagine how it's gonna look on the Xbox One. I mean, Series X. Yeah, they have it on Xbox One. All that, and I gotta go through all that damn loading, but still. Look, judging by the looking at the health bar, seeing that it gets halfway, either this Kilgarath goes immune and you gotta fight the three bosses again, or it just escapes. One of the two. I need to know what type of power Saint 14 has got, where he can just hold the bubble for however long he feels like it. As long as somebody's defending him, because if he's just doing it on his own and nobody's defending him, of course, and then when he lets go, of course the bubble's gonna go away, but which is why he has to stay in that stance. Because if I'm correct, Zavala was doing the same stance as well during the Red War, but if you leave the bubble, he dies because the bubble gets destroyed and he dies. But Saint 14's bubble's taking a lot of damage, and not once has it been destroyed. Maybe, I guess, throughout that whole time him been standing on the tower, he's been harnessing a whole bunch of power that's been going unused. To be honest, Zavala was doing the same thing in Destiny 1. Or Destiny 2 arrived, so it makes me wonder who's powerful, Zavala or Saint 14. Oh, it hasn't gone immune yet. He just switched areas. He's doing that blight shit again. Why does it say Guardian? Oh, that's their PC name. I forgot they have a PC name. So this says Guardian, this go generate an orb. Well, let's defeat it. What happens now? The cutscene happens, and I guess I can end it.
You're running out of time. I feel my sister bearing down on you.
Your family is tenacious, if nothing else.
No more than yours.
My brother spent years suffering punishment for the path you made him walk. Finally, justice finds its mark. Let this be the end of it.
Thanks.